Good morning, guys. Well, at least it's morning here. It's now almost 8 o'clock. And I wanted to make something, so I'm making Nana Heather's date bars from Joan Mulvaney. And yeah, that's just it. So we start by melting butter and sugar in a saucepan. So I've got a lot of butter in a saucepan. So we need to melt that. Oh, let's melt it a little bit before I'm adding sugar. So there's sugar and dates in this to sweeten it up. So let's add the sugar. I've got 150 grams of margarine. It says margarine and butter, and I had a ton of margarine left, so margarine. And then I've got 100 grams of sugar, because this book is in ounces and cups, so that's a bit higher. And then add the dates and Rice Krispies and pack well in a jelly roll pen. But I don't have a jelly roll pen. I'm just using this one. I think it's same idea, right? So let's melt this first. And I hope they turn out sweet, because I have a feeling this is going to be a lot. And it doesn't matter if it's sweet enough, because then the boyfriend will eat it too. And right now I'm making his lunchbox every day. And I always put in those, I've got them here, like these kinds of things. I've got so many different right now to choose from. Like, well, these ones are mine. It's like the big roll kind idea. So that didn't go well as planned. Anyway, if these turns out, I can give him some of these to work. So, well, the thing is, I stirred again, and I feel like what was the last recipe that I didn't need to stir because it was sugar? I don't know, but there was some sugar crystals, I think. So yeah, well, I have already stirred by now, so not a good thing. By the way, it's already hot in here. Well, I toasted some bread in the oven for breakfast, so I don't have a toaster. Small kitchen, so I already have too many appliances. Yeah, well, I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Add the dates and Rice Krispies and pack well. So I chopped up almost the whole pack. And I don't know why, but there were 4 left. and I left them in the, I don't know, I left them in the fridge, by the way. I don't know if you store dates in the fridge, but, and this is probably not the right kind of crispies, but these ones were the ones I have. And I'm going to need chocolate layer, and it says Cadbury's. Well, Cadbury's isn't really a big thing here, so I'm just using chocolate for my store. I lost some. Let me see if I can. This here, I hope I've stored well enough. Yeah, there is some sugar. I think that if I ever have to melt sugar again, I have to remember not to stir. Melt the chocolates and pour over the Rice Krispies. So let's put this to the side. Get my pan. I'm going to melt the chocolates like au bain-marie. So this is my butter pan. Block of chocolates. I'm sorry, Nana Heather, but I chose dark chocolate because I don't know, that's my preference. So chocolate. Yeah. I'm such a messy cook. Sometimes I'm like, why? But yeah, I'll survive the mess. Pour over the Rice Krispies, cool, and then put in the fridge. When cold, cut into slices. So I can use that for sandwiches. So clean as you go. That way the mess will be manageable. Water. Maybe I should have done more chocolate, but let's see, I've got some lemon juice to add to my water. Just because sometimes I like it. I'm not sure if I believe the hype about lemon water. Some people say it's beneficial for your stomach and guts. But yeah, I think it's only beneficial because you drink water. I am a firm believer that water is the key, not the lemon juice. Oh, a bit too much. Doesn't matter. Let me grab this one for the chocolate in a moment. This one for the hot bowl. Oh, by the way, I started the water thing. I think drinking a lot of water definitely helped me lose like 50 kilos body weight. And not only because it makes me feel full, because I'm the person, I never feel full. I can eat a big meal and then half an hour later, if you ask me, do you want to eat again? I will always, well, I'm not always say yes, I will always, but my mind will say, I will think yes, but sometimes I say no, just because it's a smart thing to say. Anyway, let's put this to the side, grab the Rice Krispies again. But also the water. I think my skin cleared up since I started drinking water. I feel like I have a bunch of Rice Krispies with a lot of sugar. Oh wait, I think I messed this up. So maybe I should have just melted the chocolate through it instead of on top. So yeah, I'm sorry, Nana. I'm trying. I thought I saw chocolate flying around. See, this is, or it's still too hot, but let's try to a chocolate pour. Anyway, if it doesn't set, I'm just going to use it as a topping for, I don't know, ice cream or something. Because in the end it's just dates and chocolate and Rice Krispies, and it's a crunch with the chocolate. So, see. I think this is going to be a fail, not because of the flavor, but because of my, I have no idea what the word is in English right now. Incompetence, trying to use things that are different from what, well, it's not that much different. I think I just made a mistake with the sugar. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I'm going to put it. Oh, well, it's still very hot. Maybe I'm just too quick. That's my dinner. Put on a cloth. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. Well, I have to be at work at 1, so I have to leave at like 12:30, probably around 12. So it's now 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 hours in the fridge, maybe a bit less to cut them up and such things. But yeah, I'll be back to show you my disaster. Anyway, I'm going to eat breakfast now. Okay, it's almost 11 now, and I just tried to cut my bars into pieces. But the only thing that really stuck was the chocolate. So I'm not sure if I have my ratios off for the sugar thing, or I don't know. I have to try this again. It's a fail so far. I don't know. Chase is probably going to be okay, but yeah. Probably will crush it up. Like I said, do something else with it, but like this is, it's not really what you expect, but sugary, chocolatey, puffed rice. I like puffed rice. So I will definitely make this again, but try to do it better. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know, I'm trying to find a reason what went wrong. And the only thing I really can say that is my mistake is that the sugar wasn't dissolved enough, or wasn't dissolved at all. And I used too many Rice Krispies thingy. So yeah. Taste is good. Execution, not so good. Anyway, if you have any tips, please let me know for the next time. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.